First of all, very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with another important topic of chapter Principles of Inheritance and Variation, and the topic is sex determination in human. So, before going to start, first revise our previous class contained that is Mendel did the hybridization experiment on garden pea plant, and he chosen different 7 contrasting characters. These are pod shape, pod color, seed shape, seed color, flower position, flower color, and plant height. These are the 7 contrasting characters chosen by the Mendel, and he did the hybridization experiment on the true breeding line pea plant. That is, they did in this plant actually self-pollination occur throughout the several years, so that correct or true hybridization results can be obtained by his experiment. Now, when he did the hybridization experiment, first he did inheritance of one gene in which he crossed in between tall pea plant to dwarf pea plant, and in F1 generation he observed that all plants appear to be tall in characteristic, and when he did self-pollination in the plant in the F1 generation or individuals of the F1 generation, he observed that in F2 generation the ratio will be occur in ratio of different characteristic will be occur in 3:1 in ratio. In phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio was 1:2:1 in ratio. So according to the result obtained by the monohybrid cross, he gave the law of dominance and law of segregation. According to the law of dominance, the dominant characters in plants in the presence of dominant allele or genes which are or allele which are responsible for the dominant characteristic appear in plants. So maximum number of plant or the maximum individual shows the dominant characteristic, while in the other organism sometime recessive character also shown by the plants in the ratio of 1, but the ratio will be always smaller than the dominant one. तो dominant one से हमेशा कम होगा. Now second law was the law of segregation, because when in the presence of capital T, small t didn't show actually not able to show their characteristic, but if the capital T is absent, in the absence of capital T or during the meiosis, the small t becomes segregated from the capital T, and when they fuses with when they fuses with another gamete with the recessive trait or this recessive allele, they show their characteristic in F2 generation. So now the inheritance of 2 genes also did by the Mendel, dihybrid cross also did by the Mendel, and for this dihybrid cross, the character chosen by the Mendel was the round seed shape and seed color, round and yellow seed shape, seed round and wrinkled, and color was yellow and green, and he did the cross in between the round or yellow seed with wrinkled and green seed, that is dominant. Round and yellow was dominant characteristic, and wrinkled and green was the recessive characteristic. In F1 generation, like monohybrid cross, he observed the all dominant characteristic in F1 generation, but when he did the selfing in between the individuals of F1 generation in F2 generation, he observed that all the plant, there are another type of characteristic or recombinant characteristic observed in the plant or in the individual offspring also. So what was the reason behind this? Because both the genes which shows the characteristic wrinkled or green or yellow or round seed, actually all the genes, all the alleles are independent to show their characteristics. So that's why they combine with another trait to form to show the another combination of the characteristic, as in 3:3 as in the ratio of the offspring in dihybrid cross was 9:3:3:1. So 3:3 in the dihybrid, result of the dihybrid cross was the recombinant characteristic. So this recombinant characteristic 3:3 in ratio only only form when the all the genes are independent to show their characteristic with each other. So that's why the recombinant characters appear in F2 generation in 3:3 ratio में. Now then he did the on the basis of dihybrid cross, he gave the law of independent assortment. According to the law of independent assortment, every genes are independent to show their characters. They are linked with another gene so that they become segregated during the meiosis division and are able to show their characteristic independently. So these are the Mendel's law of inheritance. Now some other scientists also did the dihybrid cross because जब मेंडल ने एक्सपेरिमेंट किया on that time there was not such media, not such great platform for the publication of his work. So that's why उनका जो एक्सपेरिमेंट था still 35 years तक as such रह गया. In 1900 three scientists came and rediscovered the Mendel law of inheritance, that is Forens, DeVries and Schermark. And in 1902, due to the discovery of the chromosome body according to the Sutton and Boveri, the colored body appear in the nucleus and that becomes segregated during the meiosis and transfer into the gamete. Or when this gamete fuses with the other gamete, they form the individual. So inside the nucleus there is a colored body according to the Sutton and Boveri in 1902, or that is responsible for the characteristic. So and Sutton and Boveri combined the Mendel's law of inheritance and the chromosomal theory, and he gave their law of chromosomal theory of inheritance. Then finally T.H. Morgan also did, after this T.H. Morgan also did the dihybrid cross on the Drosophila melanogaster. Or when he did the dihybrid cross on Drosophila melanogaster, he observed the ratio become deviated from the 9:3:3:1 because of linkage. When he did the dihybrid cross in Drosophila, the character chosen by the T.H. Morgan was actually the body color yellow bodied white eye female. He crossed yellow bodied white eye female with brown body red eye male. And in F2 generation, the result was deviated. So that the reason behind the deviation of the result of 9:3:3:1 is linkage, because both are the color. So the color responsible for the body and the color responsible for the gene responsible for the eye color actually located on the same chromosome, or they are tightly linked with each other. So during the crossing over, they are not able to disconnect with each other and get transfer on the non-sister chromatids as in crossing over. So that's why the result deviated from the parental combination are more than the recombinant character. So the recombinant percentage of recombinant characters are 1.37% something, and the percentage of parental characters was 98 point something percentage. So this result because of क्योंकि ये result क्यों मिला उन्हें, due to the linkage and recombinant character उन्हें बहुत ही कम मिले. So another term introduced by the T.H. Morgan, that is linkage. Now come to the sex determination. In previous class, sex determination in birds or insects we have already discussed. In birds, the ZZ, ZW type of sex determination, where the ZZ represents the male bird and ZW represents the female bird, in which there is possibility of two type of gamete in case of female, but in case of male the male shows the homogamety, that both the gamete produced by the male are equal in characteristic, because male have both the chromosome, a similar chromosome, but female have two different type of chromosomes. So female always decide the sex of the offspring. So now let us discuss the sex determination in human. The type of sex determination in human is actually XX or XY type of sex determination. XXXY type of sex determination. Now in human, the total number of chromosomes are 23 pair. 23 pairs. Out of 23 pairs, one pair, 22 pairs are autosomes. That means somatic chromosome. 22 pairs are somatic chromosomes that actually determine the and responsible for the other metabolic activity and synthesis of protein, enzyme, and what organism need for their metabolic activities, growth, reproduction, growth only, reproduction in the sense cell division. They also control the cell division, but one pair, only one pair is sex chromosome. Only one pair is sex chromosome. Or in one pair, this one pair is X, maybe XX in case of female, or XY in case of male. So the male have chance for production of two type of gamete. In case of human, the male determine the sex of the offspring because they have possibility, they have the chance of formation of two type of gametes. In female there is no chance, because both the females always formed by the presence of 2X chromosome. If 2 sex chromosome are 2X in individual, that converted into the female, and if individual or zygote have the one X and one Y chromosome, that individual converted or offspring converted into the male. So the formation of male or child totally depend on the father, because father have ability to produce two type of gametes, one with X chromosome and one with Y chromosomes. But there is a 50% possibility of formation of, or chances of formation of son, or formation 50% possibility of formation of daughter. So the probability of formation of these two gametes always is 1/2, or percentage is always half. 50% percentage of the chances of the formation of male gamete or female gamete, 50%. So due to which the female, because female formed by the double X or X chromosome, when the female, now with the help of cross we can easily understand how the female get formed. Female or son or daughter get formed by the marriage of two individuals. Now let us discuss about the male and female and how the gamete formation occurs. During the gamete formation, here is male plus female. Here is female because 2x are present. Now 22 pair of chromosome, and here is one pair of XX chromosome. Now it can be also written as 44 because total 44 total number of chromosomes are 45 and here is 46 chromosome. Now in male XY plus 44 chromosome. These 44 chromosomes are autosome or also written as 22 pair of chromosome. Now here is male. Now, when the female undergoes in oogenesis process or undergoes his gamete formation, so there will be always during the meiosis division, the gametes formation occur or just the chromosome number become just half in the daughter cell or in the gamete or in the inside the ovum. So only one X chromosome present in the gamete and plus 22 chromosomes, 22 autosomes. Because both become just half x by 2, it can also be written as x by 2 or 22 chromosome. So total divided by 2 कर देंगे तो that's इसको इस तरीके से भी लिखा जा सकता है. तो x plus 22 chromosome here and another gamete also formed by this method x plus 22 chromosome. So daughter cells or gametes or ovum formed by the meiosis division, or after the meiosis division the chromosome number just become half of the mother cell of the mother chromosome. Now similarly here is male chromosome, male chromosome. Now male also form the gametes formed by the meiosis division, spermatogenesis process. By the spermatogenesis process, just the chromosome number become just half. So one X chromosome, one cell receive one X chromosome plus 22 chromosome. Here is also. Now another cell receive, because there is possibility of chances of 50%. So 50% of cells have X chromosome and other 50% of the cell have the Y chromosome similarly. So Y chromosome plus 22, Y plus 22. So Y is the XX chromosome and 22 are the autosomes or somatic chromosomes. So when they fuses, this X fuses with this type of gamete or male gamete or sperm to form, they form, here is 2X, X fuses with the X to form the daughter cell, 44 chromosome plus 2X chromosome. Now when this X fuses with this cell, so X Y, because here is Y plus 22 is equal to 44 chromosomes. Again this X fuses with here X chromosome, again X plus 44 chromosome. So now again this one fuses with this, so XY plus 44 chromosome. So this is the result of the cross in the individual female and male. Now the female, the XX converted into the female, here is XY, sex chromosome is XY, so that this individual or this zygote converted into the male. Now this zygote have the both the X chromosome, so that is converted into the female, and here is also the XY sex chromosome, that this individual or zygote converted into the male due to the presence of X or Y, XY chromosome. So Y chromosome have the characteristic of male while the X chromosome have the characteristic of female. Because in female 2X chromosome are present, so 1X chromosome converted into the bar body or also said to be they converted or they become inert or non-functional in female. So only one X is functional in male because both eggs are present. So both eggs are present, अगर आ जाएंगे, so one eggs converted into the bar body or converted into the inert or non-functional, or also said to be they become non-functional. Only one egg is functional because one egg have all the characteristic of female. That individual converted the characteristic of female, or responsible for the characteristic development of the characteristic of female. So all the genes which are required for conversion of a zygote into the female are actually present on X chromosome. Both X have the similar characteristic, but because of क्योंकि only one are able to convert the have ability to convert that individual or that zygote into the female, so one become inert, or also said to be become less active or inactive, also said to be they converted into inactive. But in case of male, both the X and Y chromosomes are functional in case of male. X chromosome is also in the presence of Y chromosome, X chromosome is also functional in case of male. So male may, but Y chromosomes have the male characteristic, or due to the if Y chromosome is absent, so in such case the other the reproductive organs होते हैं in male, they are not able to develop in the absence of Y chromosome, because the genes for the development of reproductive system, male reproductive system, always present on Y chromosome. If Y chromosome is absent in any individual, that converted into the female या improper development होगा, as in case of Klinefelter syndrome, Turner syndrome. In the Klinefelter syndrome, the 47 chromosome are present, in which 2 X chromosome with Y chromosome appear. So because of 2 X chromosome, so one chromosome, X chromosome, become more functional or develop the female reproductive system. So that individual shows both the characteristic of male because Y is present, and X also because X have female genes for female characteristic of female reproductive system also. So but in case of Turner syndrome, the only one X chromosome is present, so and the cell lacks the one X chromosome, or due to this reason the total number of chromosome in individual present are actually 45 chromosomes are present in Turner's individuals suffer with Turner syndrome. Now in such individual, because of this reason, the individual also shows the female characteristic because Y chromosome is absent. So only one X chromosome is present, so one are because only one, due to the one chromosome, so that one chromosome become functional in functional, or the individual get develop the female reproductive system or female characteristic in the organism. So Turner syndrome also developed by the that is sudden that is abnormality. Actually the Turner syndrome caused by abnormality during the meiosis division, or during the sudden change in the meiosis division, or due to which only one cell have the both of the chromosome, or one cell actually didn't have any of the sex chromosome. And when any other cell get fuses with this cell which lacks the sex chromosome actually, so they converted into the individual when they fuse, or due to this reason they lack the one chromosome, or total number of chromosome are 45 number of chromosome. Due to this reason the Turner syndrome caused in the individual or zygote converted into the less developed female, or also in underdeveloped female, converted into the underdeveloped female. So overall these are the sex determination in male female, in case of humans. In case of birds, we have already discussed in case of birds, or in case of insect. So sex determination in insect done by the first done by the Hacking in 1891, where he observed during the spermatogenesis process, 50% of the sperm have the X bodies and 50% of the sperm do not have X body. Later the scientists said that these X bodies are actually the sex chromosome, in which 50% of gametes have these X chromosome, or 50% of gametes actually didn't have this chromosome, because in insects the XXX0 type of sex determination are present. X0 type represent the male insect and XX represent the female insect. In X0, the female insect represents the or shows the homogamity, because both X are present, or due to the due to the similar sex chromosome, both X chromosome, presence of both the X chromosome, female have ability to produce same type of chromosome. But in case of male, the X0 type of combination are present. That means कि only one X chromosome is present. So during the gamete formation, actually 50% of the gamete have the X chromosome, and 50% of the gamete did not have any X chromosome. So that's why when with 0 X chromosome gamete fuses with any of the egg, they converted into the male, because the one single X transmit only by the female egg. So that converted into the male. If the zygote have both the X chromosomes, so that converted into the female. Or if the zygote have only one X chromosome, that zygote converted into the male. Now another type of sex determination is ZZZW type of sex determination, as in case of birds. ZZ represent the male sex, and the ZW represent the female bird. So during the formation of gamete, there is 50% chances of 50% chances of transfer of these gamete, these Z chromosome or W chromosome in the egg by the female bird. So when the Z fuses with the Z, they've converted into the male, and Z fuses with the W, that converted into the female. So ZZ represents the male sex, and ZW represent the female sex, in which the female are heterogamety, because they produce two type of gamete, but in male they are homogamety, because they produce only single type of gamete. Now come to the next is sex determination in humans. Sex determination in humans are XXXY type, in which XX represents the female and XY represents the male. There are 23 pair of chromosomes. For 22 out of 22 are autosomes or somatic chromosome, and one pair is only sex chromosome. Now in female, female represents the homogamety, because in female XX chromosome are present, and in male XY type of chromosome are present. So male are heterogamety, and female represents the homogamety. In female, there will be 100% possibility of the egg with X chromosome. In male, there will be 50% chances of sperm with X chromosome, and 50% of chances of sperm with Y chromosome. When X fuses with X2, they form female, or if X fuses with Y, they converted into the male. So every time during the fertilization, there will be 50% chances of formation of daughter and the 50% chances of formation of son. So here is the overall sex determination in human, insect and birds. So I hope you like this video, students. So thank you for listening and watching me.